And this is a heck of a story. So as the country remembers Jimmy Carter, one Queen Creek man who's a guitar maker had the opportunity just a few years ago to build the 39th president a guitar out of wood that Carter himself planted, trees he planted, and then harvested.
This is so wild. 12 News journalist Colleen Sikora spoke with him today about the experience and remembering the former president.
With classic techniques,
this is kind of the old school way of doing it.
Jason Costle's boutique guitars, unique.
Those that tell a story are the ones that are exciting for me because it transcends the instrument.
And this one in particular.
On his label, I made it very unique, and I put on there, handcrafted for Jimmy Carter, 39th President of the United States of America.
Has quite the story to tell.
It was like, would you like to build this instrument for President Carter? Yes. There was really no other answer.
Wood from Paulina trees planted and harvested by the former president on his farm in Plains, Georgia, came to Jason's Queen Creek shop in November 2019.
It was pretty exciting because he sent me 3 sets of wood that he had essentially harvested, milled, everything. And I had never heard of the wood. I have never used it before.
A twist in the plot.
I opened up this wood and I started feeling it and touching it and listening to it, and the only reference I could give you is it sounded like cardboard. And I just remember thinking to myself, this is not going to go well. Thankfully, I think the instrument turned out incredible.
In each of what Jason estimates is roughly 300 steps over about 4 months to make the instrument.
Tell me about the stories you built into this.
I really wanted to pay respect and tribute to Jimmy Carter, the man.
Pieces of Carter's life.
President Carter attended the U.S. Naval Academy and served in the Navy as a submariner. This is the rosette as it's being made, so you can see, harkens to the Navy colors.
And check out the back.
Everybody looked at it and thought, oh, it's beautiful, it's elegant. Well, it's actually Morse code, and it says beat Navy.
You need to know Jason is an Army veteran.
It just feels so good. My only opportunity probably to ever punk a former U.S. president.
And what did the former president think?
Sure enough, when the guitar was delivered, he thought it was hilarious. We, Army, had been on a losing streak for a while. And so after I informed him what the Morse code said, his next response was, well, who's won the last couple games?
Chatting with Carter and the former First Lady over FaceTime as the guitar was delivered in April 2020.
It was very emotional just to feel like, here's this person that the world knows on a global scale, and he's taking time out of his day to sit and talk guitars and woodworking and Army-Navy stuff. Quite literally one of the top 5 moments of my life.
A moment beyond the instrument.
And I just think when he left us yesterday, there's a noticeable hole in the world, and there's not a lot of people stepping up to fill that hole.
And stories left for others to discover.
But I think in this guitar in particular, what I'm hopeful for is maybe it helps recreate or refocus attention on Jimmy Carter, the man, and inspire people to maybe actually educate themselves on who he was as a person.
Colleen Sikora, 12 News.
Wow, beautiful instrument.
Beautiful
right?
instrument. Yeah, just gorgeous work.